We are now proud to introduce to the stage the incredible woman who has brought the Saheli Foundation together.
Her inspirational leadership has not only allowed us to develop a clear vision for our foundation, but also inspires us and pushes us to find our own strengths. She has worked tirelessly and enthusiastically to bring this event together. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome to the stage founder and president of the Saheli Foundation, Devinder Maan.
Thank you so much, lovely ladies. Wow, what an incredible turnout. I need to soak it in for a moment. Let me begin by saying thank you to each and every one of you for choosing to be here today in this very moment. They say everything that takes form in the real world actually begins in the human conscience. It begins as a dream. Such is the case for this event today. So it was a year ago, exactly last February, that my husband and I, on our very own personal spiritual quest, went to LA to a Mind Valley event. Over the 2 days, we heard some of the most amazing speakers. And one of those speakers was Dr. Shefali Sabre. That was the first time I heard her speak. Her very simple, yet very profound, very engaging, and so powerful message left me yearning for more. Back home in Surrey, I read her books, I watched her on YouTube, I followed her on every single social media account. Yes, it would be correct to say I stalked her. It was while I was talking to one of our other Saheli members that it dawned on me that her message had to be brought to our vibrant city. Not only that, somehow I felt that I had to be the instrument in making that happen. And what an absolutely amazing coincidence that her powerful message aligned so beautifully with the mission of the Saheli Foundation to empower young minds. So at our next Saheli meeting, I brought up the proposal, and I still remember all these beautiful, enthusiastic, yet very cautious eyes looking at me all at the same time. And I could read one big question: how in the world were we going to make this happen? Mind you, that was 4 years in the Saheli in the making, and we were just doing what was dear to our heart, quietly and privately, pretty much. We weren't known. And at the time, we had about $2,000 in our account. So I looked back. I didn't know how. I didn't know the answer. But I did know one thing. I had a lot of faith. I had a lot of faith in Dr. Shefali's amazing message. I had a lot of faith in my personal resolve to make it happen, in the unwavering support of my family, in the commitment and hard work of each and every one of the Sahelis. But above all, I had a lot of faith in our community. And faith, my friends, never fails anyone. And this evening is a true testament of that. Our hearts are full of gratitude to the city of Surrey, Mayor McCullum, Alison Patterson, Linda Annis. We thank you for believing in us. To our amazing sponsors, thank you for your generosity. We couldn't have done it without you all. And to each and every one of you in this room today, thank you for doing your part in making this event happen. Dr. Shefali Sabre, a clinical psychologist, New York Times best-selling author, international speaker who's been invited to some of the most esteemed stages in the world. And she is here in Surrey. So Oprah Winfrey calls her work revolutionary. I couldn't agree more. Her work has the potential not only to change the way we parent, but the way we live. But I just want to take a moment and remind you, when somebody's revolutionary, that means they have come up with ideas that are unfamiliar to majority. That means they're going to challenge status quo. That means they're not going to make us feel good. They're not going to tell us we're amazing, we've been doing wonderful things. On the contrary, they're going to challenge us. So I urge you all today to set judgment aside. Let's, for the next 2 hours, with open hearts and open minds, hear her message and hopefully lead our lives into a much higher level of being. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome to a stage in the city of Surrey, Dr. Shefali.